EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action now. Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now Murray keeping it himself, and he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just side of the 30. To throw right away, here's Milroe. Now, he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball went picked.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Its metal brain corrodes.
Go! 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
From the gun, it's Milroe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His 4th TD grab of the season. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Stop.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Benson. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
Taking that at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now it's Murray. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Fuller. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It's Sean Murphy-Buzzing on the tackle.
These, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready, set.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On second down, Murray will work this out wide to Benson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
And he'll get into the end zone. James Conner, touchdown, Arizona. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
70. Go. 19 tight. 9. Gravity lying. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5. But it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. first play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Move. Buzz.
Shaheed in motion. 2nd down. Murray. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Again, it's Benson. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is on. It is 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. They break through and they block it. What a play on 4th and long. 67 yards.
Hey, kill. The 19. Okay.
McBride is the motion man.
Middle. Go.
We're set now on 1st down. On the move left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's certainly not how he envisioned his first catch as a professional going, but technically he has less yards than you and I do, but we're up here in the booth. But not an ideal start, but he's certainly not going to panic either.
He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Cardinals build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. This one is complete. It's Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 39-yard
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunches. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. On first down, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
That's good. Cardinals.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6.
To throw again is Murray. He's got his big tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Kevin Pirate! Ready!
Play action, it's Milroe. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Talk about on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your this 5 years, you already know.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready!
They run with with Walker. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Deputy! No, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down. I'm out.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing is Milroe. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Seahawks.
That's a gain of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation.
The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Ready.
Milroe. Rolling right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
7 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Tannerella McMillan. Touchdown Seahawks.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shaheed in motion.
Hey. Omaha.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdowns. You talk about the opportunity opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Open man, is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Again, it's Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Murray's going to throw again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
A run with Benson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Julian Love brings him down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Byron Murphy getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Sugg backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Big Ace. 2-2.
Here's Murray to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A short kick, down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Murray now on 2nd down. And he's in! Kyler Murray! Touchdown, Arizona! And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, check. Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action now with Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Gonna air this one out. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
19 Lions.
Gain of 47 on the play.
18. Stephanie Ranger. Stephanie Ranger.
1st down.
Milroe gonna throw it again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Talavera McMillan. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Murray. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over
Got
1st
ready.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
Milroe now off the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Melton. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! 18, Pioneer! Maverick! 60 back! Go street!
Now it's Milroe. Out to his right. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get out of town with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. The work is out wide to Benson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Murray on 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, 2nd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now, 2nd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Outright, Smith-Njigba has it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
1st and 10 at the
Now Milroe. That is hot. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. For the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.